This is Jeff Cady, Field Applications Engineer for Tektronix in Santa Clara. In a previous video, I demonstrated how to set up the DSA8300 with the ADE09B module and deskew the signals. Now I'm going to show how to go and analyze the data using JNB. I like to start off by looking at my PAM4 waveform with the waveform database on. After I've deskewed everything, it's looking good. Before I enter JNB, I want to change the bandwidth setting for channel 1 to 40 gigahertz and channel 2 for 40 gigahertz bandwidth. This is for 802.3 measurements as part of the 802.3 BS specification for PAM4 electrical. Then I will turn off the waveform database. Now I'm going to launch the JNB Advanced. Go to the Applications menu. JNB Advanced, this is the software that does jitter, noise, and BER analysis of my PAM4 signal. Also, there's other advanced capabilities that let you insert filter files or add a channel or add equalizers. The three main buttons are the Acquisition Setup, Signal Path Setup, and Analysis Setup. Those can also be accessed from the Setup menu. I'm going to go to Setup, Acquisition, and I'll get started with that first. You want to select the signal source. It's my Math 1, Channel 1 minus Channel 2 differential signal. I'm going to leave the default samples per UI at 20, and then you select your coding. I have a PAM4 coding. Then you select the data rate, 26.5625 Gbaud, and the pattern length is 2047, in this case PRBS 11. And I'm going to click on OK for my acquisition dialog. Now I'm going to go into the signal path setup. This is where you can add a filter file or emulate a channel or add equalizers. If you have a .flt file from the SDLA software to de-embed a channel, for example, you can insert that file here. Make sure to click the up and down arrow to add it to signal path. The channel button allows you to embed a channel. If you have an S parameter file, you can recreate the effect of that. And then on the equalizer, we have our CTLE, FFE, DFEs. I'm going to define a CTLE for my 802.3 BS analysis. In this case, I'm using the settings for a 1 dB filter that came out of the specification. It's a 2-pole filter. I'm going to click on OK. Make sure to use the up and down arrow to add the equalizer to your signal path. Click OK. Then I will go into the analysis menu. Mostly the default settings will be left here, but you will change the global BER setting to 1e to the minus 5th. Click OK. Now I'm going to hit the Run button and the analysis will begin. You can see in the bottom right corner my progress bar starts scrolling along with an animation that shows the processing is ongoing. You get some messages. Now the acquisition completed and the analysis is complete. Now I can look at my results. I can see that the animation stopped. For each eye, I can click on the tab. I can look at the results for the RJ, DJ, and TJ, I0, I1, and I2. There's also some more detailed information available for for each of these. If I go to the View menu, Full Numeric Results, then I get the complete information, the jitter, the noise, and all of the breakdown for both the jitter and the noise for each I, I0, I1, and I2. Then I can also click on the global button, and this gives me the main panel, the I summary, and the I levels. I'm going to go back to numeric summary. That concludes our demonstration of analyzing a PAM4 signal using JNB Advanced.